Hey, Mikey here. I want to tell you about a guy I met in a gas station. Best I can remember, it was about 1980 or 1981, and it was a gas station in central Georgia. And I was in there to get my car repaired. I don't remember anything about what was going on with my car, but there was several people in there, all waiting on our cars to get fixed. And so I recognized one of the guys, and I thought, well, we've got time to kill, and he has time to kill. I guess he wouldn't mind if I went over and said hello. So I went over to this guy, and I said, hey, don't I know you from the band Bone Holmes and Friends? And so he said, yeah. He was in the band, and I asked him all about, if he seemed to be the leader of the band, and he said, yeah, he was in charge of the band. And then he told me all about the life of being in a band like that. They were a real popular dance band because they could really show people a good time. And every time I'd seen him 2 or 3 times, and they were always a lot of fun. And so you're talking to this guy, and you really notice he's got a real magical quality. He just one of those people that makes you feel good just being around him. And as he told me all about his band, Bone Holmes and Friends, he said, you might know me from another band I played in. I used to play with Paul McCartney and Wings. Which, of course, caught me completely off guard. And I'm sure he could sense the disbelief in my face. Poor guy. And so he just started, I played with Paul McCartney and Wings, and he told me all about touring, and he told me all about Paul, and told me a lot of stuff about just what life was like being in a band as big as Wings. And as I started to believe him, but I got confused because he said he played trombone for McCartney, and I knew him as a keyboardist in Bone Holmes and Friends. And so I thought, well, you're a trombone player. And he said, yeah, but I play keyboards because, there's not a lot of trombone music to play in a dance band. And so, and then I thought about it. I said, actually, I do remember you played trombone on a couple of songs with your band Bone Holmes and Friends. So, yeah, we laughed a little bit more. He told me some more about, the stories he had, Paul McCartney, and what he was like and what Linda was like, and all those people that it was a recent album at that time, but Paul McCartney and Wings Over America had just come out. And so he was telling me all about that and silly love songs. And I kept thinking to myself, now, why is this worldly guy talking to little old me? Well, he was just that kind of guy. So my car gets fixed, and it's time to head home. So after a few more stories, I head on home, and of course I beeline straight to my records, pull out Wings Over America, and there he is, Tony Dorsey. I felt so bad that I didn't believe him right at first, but I hope I convinced him that I was starting to believe him. I just found out that he recently passed away. The world lost a great soul when Tony Dorsey passed. To his family, my heart goes out to you. I send you my best thoughts. And thanks to you for listening. If I can get a thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it. Come back next time.